Several years ago, I was volunteering in an African American community center in the Deep South. Despite the population of the neighborhood being 99% African American, one day a Peruvian man stepped into the community center. He needed help making signs for his jewelry booth. He spoke very little English, and despite my 4 years of high school Spanish classes, I spoke very little Spanish. Using both Spanish and English, we toiled to communicate. His eyes lit up at my feeble attempts to speak Spanish. In the end, we managed to construct a few signs for his booth. If only I had learned more in high school Spanish. Oese, hemos es en. The conjugations are all that stick in my mind. I don't recall any genuine interactions nor role plays. I don't recall writing about what mattered to me, nor reading my classmates' opinions. To be honest, I don't remember much of anything from my 4 years of high school Spanish classes, including Spanish. Could I blame the teachers for my lack of Spanish? As with most classes in high school, I barely saw beyond the A. I studied for the grade and to please my parents. I rarely thought critically about the knowledge or skills I could be gaining. Towards the end of my time at the community center, a friend told me of her plans to travel to Nicaragua to attend a Spanish language immersion course. I jumped at the opportunity to accompany her. In Nicaragua, I felt a change in myself as I began to study for the first time without the carrot of an A. The drive for communication and connection pushed me forward. Little by little, I gained language, and it felt utterly satisfying. Spanish continues to be a big part of my life, and probably always will be. Although I don't attend class, I am much more a student than I ever was in high school. I seek what interests me in Spanish. I connect with people who speak Spanish. I read silly romance novels in Spanish. I sing and dance to Spanish music. A student from Chile staying in my house recently asked me, "Diane, are you sure you're American?" In a way, I have formed a new identity. I no longer study Spanish, no more memorizing conjugations. I'm exploring life through the eyes, ears, and voice of a Spanish speaker.